Dragonflies got your attention again, huh? There's some big ones out here. Look at that dirty, wet, muddy dog. You found a stick. Jeez. Where do you get those? That's a good one, Cooper. Let us show you Bear Lake. And for now, we're going to make a little breakfast lunch for day one. We're doing it on the lake. We'll show you camp, which is behind us, after I've had some lunch. And lunch is served. And I've told you this before, one of my all-time favorites, simply ramen and the Mountain House fire-roasted vegetable blend. Cooper's just sitting there taking it easy by the lake. This is going to be a very well enjoyed overnight. Here was our lunch spot on the lake. Natural set of stairs again. Right off the lake is camp. The Warbonnet Blackbird is set up along with the Wookiee, and for the very first time on a real overnight, you're looking at the Warbonnet ThunderFly. And I have it tied back there. I'll show you the back side. Just wanted to give you camp. Here's a backside view. The Warbonnet ThunderFly is fully deployed across the backside. See how I have the front side just draped over the ridgeline there. And I have some stakes and the guy out's all ready to deploy off the front side. So when we last left you, when we were showing the Warbonnet ThunderFly, Cooper was up underneath. That's when we were truck camping. He knows now that we're out here for real, because we have the Warbonnet Blackbird hammock and the Warbonnet Wookiee deployed for a hammock overnight. So we are up under the head end. So you're seeing the ridgeline of the Warbonnet Blackbird, and then the peak of the ThunderFly, and how nicely tucked up underneath we are of the ThunderFly. We are just way up underneath there with all the coverage of the ThunderFly. It's going to keep us well protected. Come down here. Excellent coverage. With less weight. It's the reason why I bought it. I'm not turning in my Superfly anytime soon, but for warmer, drier overnights, this one's perfect. Cooper, let's go back down to the lake. Come on, this way. Show us where the lake is. Come on, let's go see. Come on. Listen to that. What do you hear? That's right. Nothing. Absolutely wonderful. It's a little bit hazy. It's from smoke from a couple fires to the east. It's been that way all summer. It's been a hot, dry summer that we have. Fortunately, it's all starting to wind down towards the end of September here. See all that haze? That's Cooper's commentary. Let's start dinner. And for my windscreen tonight, and this is going to work just right for what I need it for. The Vargo titanium hexagon wood stove with Trangia. And you've seen this before. I've modified it slightly. These are bamboo steamers. They stack. And the modification is just using actually a stainless steel pot lid, and it fits just right on the bottom there. That'll hold the water that I need to steam. About a ½ inch of water there on the pan. I hear our water boiling, which means we're also steaming. Let's remove these here. See the steam? Perfect. See it really steaming there. I laugh because it's what we're gonna steam. These are a classic. And if you removed the wrapper, you could see a little bit more clear that these are White Castle onion cheeseburgers. And you buy them by the bag full. I didn't actually buy them by the bag. I bought them by the carton. And we're going to steam cook these. The original instructions say microwave, but I mean, it's pretty darn close. The whole process of cooking White Castle burgers is they do in fact use steam. Steam cooks the onions on the grill, and then they lay those beef patties with 5 holes in each patty so that the steam rises through those 5 holes and brings the flavor of the onions up through the patty. So we're staying true to the steam process. Okay, let's check the bottom ones. I mean, think about how easy this is. I mean, we're getting 6 cheeseburgers that came frozen in a box. I took them out of the box, stuck them in my Flame On Cozy to keep them cold, brought them out here, and now I'm going to have 6 White Castle cheeseburgers with a minimum of mess and fuss. Can't get much better than that. And I think we'll go down to the lake to have those, because it's calling. Somebody's very curious about those. We've settled down at the lake. Dinner with a view. Brought down the bamboo steamer, complete with hot water, still on the bottom. Carried them down in some gloves. Here we go. First level. Second level. Ooh. Hot, Cooper. Hot. Hot. Grabbing the first one. Kind of checking the temperature. Here we go. Ooh, look at those onions. And the cheese is melted. Good sign. Here we go. You know what's next. Taste test. Unfortunately, I wish that we lived in an area that had the real thing, but I have to say these are pretty good. Those onions. Wow. Unfortunately, I can't give Cooper a bite with those onions. And dare I say, I'll say it, a cheeseburger in paradise. Last ones. I just had a pretty good chuckle because as soon as I lit this candle, somebody wanted in the hammock. Where's Cooper? Hey, buddy. Cooper. There he is. You wanted in there, didn't you? He's gone. Couldn't get any cozier than this. Can we see the high gear? watch. And it's saying we are at 57 degrees, turning in at 8:09. It's pretty early for us, but kind of tired. The end of it is way down there. That's where the beak is. So it comes very close to us, but that's not a problem. Here, I'll let it in here. You can see where that just kind of lays right up against the Warbonnet's mosquito net. I've got that up and draped over the ridge line. So far, it's nice. Good night, Cooper. It's 7:30 in the morning. We have water set to boil for coffee. And it is calm and beautiful out there. We're supposed to get rain after 11 o'clock, so we're going to get packed. It won't be in no real hurry, but we just want to be down off the mountain before it starts raining. But for now, we are going to enjoy a cup of coffee next to the lake. How about if I give you a final look at camp and the hammock gear before we break it down? And I gotta tell you, this was one of the most comfortable nights ever with the Warbonnet Blackbird and the Warbonnet Wookie and the hammock gear burrow. This is a 0 degree with 4 ounces of extra stuff. One of the reasons why this was really comfortable is we had the hammock gear top quilt burrow turned upside down, and that we were actually sleeping with the burrow turned upside down so that the opening was on top. And what that gave me was a lot of coverage all the way up to my shoulders. A lot of times when I'm sleeping in this hammock, my shoulders get cold, but with all this extra at the shoulders, my shoulders did not get cold at all. And with the opening, it just seemed to be nice and warm on top, especially with Cooper laying across my belly. He added the extra warmth that I needed through the opening, so we stayed nice and warm. There we have once again the Warbonnet ThunderFly, and that worked great. I will next time have the tie-outs guide out to give us a little extra room, because once we tucked up underneath there, it got really warm. So close. And we could have used the extra space between the hammock and the tarp. But all in all, I really like this thing. And once again, it provides great coverage over the top, along the sides. We had a wind gust this morning, and not a problem. We didn't feel the wind at all. So we'll get this all stuffed, put back into the backpack. This is a Gregory, by the way, a Z75. I'm a big fan of Gregory backpacks. I have, trying to count here, 2 smaller sill nylon Gregories. I've got a Z35, a Z55, and this Z75. And part of the reason that I am kind of loyal to Gregory, and especially the Z series, all the buckles, all the straps, all the cinches, they're all the same, all in the same location from each pack to the other. So when I reach to pull like a shoulder strap or a waist strap, they all operate the same. They're all in the same location. So, big fan of the Gregory backpack, especially the Z series. The bear spray. So we're going to get all this stuffed into that. Got the rest of my gear over here. Oh, and about that steamer. I just couldn't bring myself to do it. Make breakfast. When we get home, I'll set it all up. Show you how I had planned to do that. With the rum and vegetables yesterday and the 6 White Castle burgers, I'm just not hungry this morning. And what I was going to do was steam some gyoza, which are better known as pot stickers, and some humbaos, which are barbecue pork stuffed pastries, and we were going to steam those up. And I already told Cooper that we're going to head out, so he's waiting. Ready to go home, Cooper? And the wind is kicking up. We're supposed to get rain, like I said, starting at 11, so we'll be out of here way before then. want to thank you all for watching. Always appreciate my viewers, subscribers, and your comments. Always encouraging, always positive. We really appreciate that. Again, thanks for watching.